ICD-10 PCS JJ-PCA Guidelines, page 24, part 9.
Discontinued procedures.
Okay, we're keeping on studying discontinued procedures. And now B33 is if the intended procedure is discontinued, it means it was started, but then it stopped for some reason. You have to code the procedure to the root operation performed. Whatever root operation that was being performed and was stopped, you have to code it as if it was done. Okay, so you code that, right? That's the first one. The second one is
if a procedure is discontinued before any other root operation is performed, code the root operation inspection of the body part or anatomical region inspected.
Right. If, for instance, you finish, you have to do 2 root operations. You finish the first one, but in the second one, before starting, you stop it, right? So what do? You code or you don't code? You just code an inspection to that body part, which means that you look at it and you saw that no, you can't continue. You're not going to do the operation, and you stop it. So you just inspect it. Okay. For instance, if you're taking the appendix out, appendectomy, right? You get in there and then you see that there's no need to take the appendix. You don't start the operation. Then you just code an inspection. Okay. So that's the idea. And this table in there, it's a little just specification of what we just said. ICD-10 PCS reminder, and the first line says,
discontinued procedures.
if the intended procedure is discontinued, code the procedure to the root operation performed. And the next one is,
if a procedure is discontinued before any other root operation is performed, code the root operation inspection of the body part or anatomical region.
And you realize that inspection is underlined, which means that that's what you had to code. Inspection of this body part. Okay, so that is our theory for today. Now we're going to do an exercise. So ready, set, go. All right, PCS JJ-PCA, page 611, exercise 41, and this is a level 2 exercise. Level 2 means it's a little more difficult, and it reads like this.
Forceps total mouth extraction, upper and lower teeth.
Okay, so they're taking all the teeth out from the upper and lower mandibles, right? It's a forceps total mouth extraction, the upper and lower teeth. Okay, so that is the procedure, and now we're going to count to 3. So you can pause the video and give us the PCS codes for this, codes for this, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, the answer is there are 2 codes. The first one is 0CD-WXZ2. And the second one is 0CD-XXC2. Okay? If you got that, congratulations. It was a little difficult, but if you got it, you are very good. You're doing very good. If you didn't get it, don't worry. We'll give you a little tips. Some tips, okay? So, let's go for the tips.
Okay. My apologies. The tip number 1. Start with extraction tooth for both codes and index.
Right. You go first to the index and you start with extraction. Extraction of what? Of a tooth, right? For both codes on the index. Now, the second tip, or the second part of the tip is,
before full mouth extractions are implemented into a patient's treatment plan, a definitive plan must be examined and reviewed to offer the patient several options of oral rehabilitation.
Right. This is a very complicated operation because you're taking all the teeth, not just 1 or 2, but all of them, right? So that's why they offer this advice at the end. Okay. So with this tip, you should be able to get now the paths to get both codes. Okay. The answer, remember, is 0CD-WXC2, and the other one is 0CD-XXZ2. We have on the tip, let's put the Y is a level 2. You can put that as a number 2 because there are 2 codes, right? Level 2, there are 2 codes.
Oh, right.
Level 2 difficulty. Level 2 difficulty. 2 codes, period, 2 codes, and then you can leave it with the rest.
Okay.
Put a space there. There you go. All right. Okay. Now we're going to count to 3 so you can give us the path. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the whole summary of the problem. It's a forceps total mouth extraction is the upper and lower teeth. There are 2 codes. The code number 1 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Index.
Then you go to extraction.
Extraction.
Then you go to tooth.
Tooth.
Then it's upper.
The upper section, right?
Yes.
And then you get what?
You get 0CD WXZ.
Okay, and now we're going to go to the tabular to just check that this is the right code. So the code 1 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
Uh-huh.
Then you go to 0CD.
You start with the 3 first characters, and what is that? What is 0?
Medical and surgical.
And C?
Mouth and throat.
That's the system, and the root operation is?
Extraction.
Extraction. Okay, that's 0CD. Now, we're going to go to the body part, right?
Right.
In this case, the body part is W, which is?
Upper tooth.
Upper tooth. Now, then we're going to go to the approach, which is X for?
External.
External, right? And the device is Z, right?
Right.
Because we don't leave any device on the body. But now we need a qualifier, right?
Yes.
And the qualifier in this case is 2, which means that indicates that all of the teeth have been extracted. Not just one, but all of them. That's why you need a 2 there, to specify that all of them were extracted, okay? So that's why this is the first case that we're finding a value different from Z for the 7th character. And the reason is that we are trying to specify that all the teeth were extracted, right? That's why we need the number 2. So the equal sign means that we got the first code for the upper teeth, right? Now we need another code for the lower teeth, which is similar. The only difference is just 1 letter, but let's follow the whole path. So the code number 2, okay, number 2 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Index.
Then you go to extraction.
Extraction.
Then tooth.
Tooth. Now instead of upper, you go to?
Lower.
Lower. And you get just 1 letter different, which is the X, the 4th, right? The 4th character, which is X now.
Yes.
It used to be W here for the upper and is X for the lower, right?
Right.
Okay, so you get that code and then you're going to go to the tabular to check it, right? So the code number 2 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
The tabular.
Then you get OCD. 0CD.
0CD, which is the first 3 characters, and the 0 is?
Medical and surgical.
That's the general section. The C is?
Mouth and throat.
That's the system, the body system, and the D is the?
Extraction.
That's the root operation, right? Extraction, right?
Yes.
Now we're gonna add 1 more character, which is the X, and that represents the body part, which is?
Lower tooth.
Lower tooth. Now there's another X for the approach, or in our case the approach is?
External.
External means that you do the operation from the outside without having to do any incision. That's what it's external. And then the next character for what is it?
For device?
Device, right. It means that we don't leave any device in the body. That's why we need a Z, right?
Right.
And the last one for qualifier, it means that we need an extra code to identify the procedure. We have to choose the number 2 because the number 2 means that all of the teeth were extracted, right?
Yes.
So that's why we have an equal sign at the end, and we double check the second code. So the answer is 2 codes, 0CD WXZ2 and 0CD XXZ2. Okay, so thanks for watching. And please don't forget to visit our website. And also
you can subscribe to us in YouTube by clicking here for our new medical coding videos.
All right, just click on the subscribe rectangle, then the red subscribe rectangle, and you'll get subscribed to our videos. And what do I get?
You will get up to 3 videos every day that we make. ICD-10s, CPTs, all that is needed to pass the medical coding certification exams.
Okay, thanks then for watching, and don't forget to visit our website and subscribe to our videos.
Goodbye.
Bye.